Okay, so this video is a very long time in the making. There's been a long break between my Too Cool for School and this video because if you could tell by the sound of my voice, I have been wrought with physical illness and just sort of dying for like the past week or two. So I haven't really been making videos. I've been just sort of dying. And my voice is still not all the way there, but we're gonna get through it. It's also 3 a.m. I really planned to I had this great plan. I was like, today I have nothing to do, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get like at least 5 of their albums in. I'm gonna film at least 5 of their albums. And I didn't do any of that. It is now 3 a.m. and I really need to sleep so I can get over this illness. But I also really need to be learning these fan chants, and we're nowhere even near the songs that are gonna be on the set list. So we gotta get some work done, and this album's pretty short. It's Oh Are You Late Too? And I was like, I could get this out, just a quick video, and then I can go to sleep, and then we can make some progress. So forgive the fact that my voice does sound like this. But regardless, we're gonna get right into it with their second album, finally onto their second album, Oh Are You Late Too, with the intro.
Live your life, not any other's lives.
That was cute. I like the theme of the song. I like how he says live your life because it automatically reminds me of Mic Drop right before like that bridge. You know what I'm talking about. It's just, the thing about this though is that I know what Namjoon looked like in this era, and he was so young, and not to like say that he wasn't like serious, but the words that he's saying like come with so much like confidence that I just don't think he had in this era. And it's just a little silly because I'm just like, okay, what are you, like 19? Calm down, baby. But I love intros, so I appreciate this for what it is. What's the next song? No! Oh my god, okay, wait. Hold on. Going back. I used to watch the music video first and then read the lyrics, but now I'm gonna do the lyrics first and then watch the music video so I could like understand the song before I see the visuals for it, because that makes more sense. Oh, sounds like there's gonna be a dance break. I love a dance break. Okay, I have a lot to say about this song. Obviously the theme. I love this early era of their music in which they were like, you know how like we're all just sort of like working to die and that's really lame? How about we stop doing that? And I really respect that message, and it really connects to me, as this is, as I've said before, it's the time in my life in which I'm like, I am working towards a life that I don't really want to live. But is there another option? Who knows? This hits very close to home. Like, I fully agree with the idea that like we shouldn't just have to like spend all of our time working and having to like always on that hustle, always on that grind. We should just actually like live the life that we're currently living now. You only have one life, so you gotta live it the way you want. I fully believe in that. But also, will a nice house and a nice car make me happy? Maybe. Not necessarily like a mansion and a Tesla, but like a car that I can trust won't break down on me and has good gas mileage, and a house that's paid off and has good insulation. Those things will make me happy. I know that's like not their point, but that's what I wanted to say about this. But also, I think it's very ironic how they're like, everybody's in this cycle of just like only doing studying and not focusing on what they want to do. But when I want to ignore my schoolwork and watch Run BTS for 5 hours, then they write Piper, and they're like, stop watching us, go do your homework. You can't have it both ways. Make up your mind. Regardless, I think the lyrics in this song are very, very good. Like, usually their lyrics are really good, but I feel like this one in particular, oh my god, my voice is clear. Holy shit. But I feel like this one in particular is like really good because obviously I love lyrics with a message. That's why I love a lot of like emo pop punk music. I feel like they're usually saying something in that, and BTS always does that with at least 99% of their songs. They're saying something. This song is not only not an exception, but the standard. They're really saying something with the song, but also the melody, incredible. The vocals, incredible. Now we're gonna watch the music video. Once again, I miss this old intro so much. Oh, it's this music video! Wow, they're so young. I've always seen screen cap. Oh, his hair. Oh no, why are there. Oh no, who cut their hair? Why are their bangs like swoop bangs but blunt cut? Oh, that's hard. Those are harsh. That's harsh to look at. I've always seen screen caps from this video, but I've never actually like watched this music video, so this is really fun. Oh my god, we're in Yoongi's bandana era. Oh, I love this era. I love all the dark eyeliner too. I really hate these outfits. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I love how their thing is that they are the voice for the for the youth, and they are like the leading this resistance. I think that's really fun. Let's go dance break. I also love how in this era Jimin's thing was just wearing like sleeveless shirts. I don't understand why that was his thing, but I think it's fun. Nothing growling. Beautiful, incredible, amazing. I love them. I think also another thing about this song is that they mention how like there's a lot of pressure, especially from like family, to be like the best, to be the number one. And I'm sure that this is like a universal idea. Many parents of many cultures and backgrounds believe this, but like Asian people specifically. I know that it hits different when you're Asian. I know also probably specifically in Korea. This shit is no joke. Like being the best academically is sort of above all else. And that isn't fun. I wish we all could say no, but we do be living in a society. We on. Swag? No. This song's so good. Wow. Wow. I laughed at the beginning, because why would you start the song with swag? I get that apparently every idol and their mother fucking loves Justin Bieber, but like the beginning of the song really screamed 2012 Justin Bieber. But oh my fucking god, this song is so good. This song is so good. This might be my favorite song. This song right here might be my fucking favorite. No cap. I need to put it, hold on, before I forget, I need to put it on like 3 of my playlists. That song is so close to being perfect. Like, I feel like, first of all, the lyrics. Let's talk about the lyrics. Holy fucking shit. The chorus is amazing. The chorus is so good. Literally, like, I don't know you, you don't know me, so keep my name out your mouth. But also, I'm better than you, and I will continue to be better than you. Fucking iconic. But also, the fact that the song is we on. Like, oh, you want to talk shit, so now we have beef, and I love that concept. I love that idea. It's amazing. It's incredible. The melody is also beautiful. The vocal line in the chorus is gorgeous. The fact that those lyrics, which are like savage as hell, are being sung in such a beautiful falsetto by JK, amazing, amazing. I just wish that the raps were a little stronger. I feel like because I've heard a lot of Yoongi's solo work, that I know he has that like anger and what's the word? Aggression inside of him. And these lyrics just really were not meeting the bar that this song was setting. I don't feel like any of the verses were really though. They were good, but like I wanted some. What, I completely forget what the other song that I listened to was. It's off Dark and Wild. I think Cypher. It's not meeting that level where it's like, don't fucking talk about me, I'm better than you, everybody's in love with me and you're just a loser. I really wanted them to put their haters down. I wanted them to make them feel bad about themselves. And I feel like the chorus, incredible. I feel like the overall vibe of the song is perfect, but I feel like the verses could have just been a little bit stronger. But this song I am in love with. This song is incredible. I can't wait to watch every stage of this. This song is so good. I'm in love with it. Another skit. I love skits. Are you happy now?
그보다 정국이 코진 막아주면 진짜 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 잘 알아. 힘들지? 부럽다. 어리다.
That skit just said so much. I feel like there's so many layers to that. I feel like I could talk about that for hours. Like the oh my god. You know I love a skit. You know I love a skit. It's like a cute little insight into how their life was at like the time of the album. But like considering that this album came out like what? 7 years ago? When did this album come out? 8 years ago. This album came out 8 years ago. We've seen what's happened since this album. We saw how like sort of broken they were in like 2017, 2018 and how hard this life is. So it's the fact that like it's like ha ha ha, they're so busy and they're like, oh, we all have to go use the bathroom, but we don't have the time. It's 6:30 a.m. and everybody's exhausted. Like ha ha ha, but also like some low-key dark foreshadowing for like the really stressful time that they're going to have to go through to like make it as a band. And then the part where homie's like, oh, are you all happy? And then Yoongi's response is not like, yes, of course I'm happy because of X, Y, and Z. It's, this is what we've been dreaming for. Of course I'm happy. Like he's sort of like convincing himself that like even if it's like a bad situation right now, or like it's not, they're like not 100% all good, he's like sort of convinced himself that like this is what he wants because he wanted to debut. And I'm like, baby, please don't conflate the two. You deserve better than this. It's just there's so many layers to it. It's like on the surface it's just them haha kidding around, but like the shadows around the scene speak volumes. I just love them. And they've had to overcome so much to get where they are today, and that's why I will defend them to the end. Do you know how many fucking people I've had to defend BTS to when I've said that I'm gonna go see them in concert? People are like, oh my god, why would you do that? It's really just men projecting their internalized insecurities and homophobia and toxic masculinity onto BTS, and I hate that. That's why I don't like men. That's why I don't talk to men. But it's just like, how do you not love them? How do you see how hard they've worked and how far they've come and not just like adore them? And also they're so fucking talented. I could talk about BTS forever. Anyways, if I ruled the world, oh my god, okay. If you know me, you know I love Big Time Rush. I'm also going to see Big Time Rush this year. I'm so excited. But Big Time Rush also has a song called If I Ruled the World, and I will be comparing it to this song. Oh, it's this song. What side of what? What side of what? Of Korea? Wait. Sorry. Sorry, I've never had to pause a song, but that fucked me up. Hold on, give me a second. Can he do that? Can he do that? Isn't Korea in an active war? Can he do that? Can he just like name drop Kim Jong-un in a song? Aren't they in an active war? It probably wasn't a big deal when they were like a super small group with a super small company, but like, can you do that? When you're, I don't know. I don't know the politics. I'm not going to assume. We're not going to blow it out of proportion. We're going to continue with the song. If you couldn't tell already, I love that song. It is significantly better than the Big Time Rush song of the same name. And you might think that was obvious going into this, but I like to think that Big Time Rush is really good. But this, miles ahead. It's so good. First of all, the chorus, the melody, beautiful. I love whenever V gets to use his like deep baritone voice. I love that. It's beautiful. But also just like the concept of this song is amazing. I love, first of all, them saying like, this is what I would do if I ruled the world, and then the fact that they are legitimately doing so now. I love it. I love it so much. I love manifesting your dreams. They literally did that, and I love that for them. But I love how Namjoon's dream is just to be in like a pile of girls, and like, as he deserves. He's like, every hot girl will want me. And it's true, and it's true. It's true. Find one bitch on the street and be like, would you leave everything behind for Kim Namjoon? And if they don't say yes, they obviously just don't really know who he is. But they can be converted. Because Kim Namjoon is that bitch. Like, he can do that now, and I love that for him. And like, Yoongi was like, I'll buy myself a nice car and have a nice house for my family. He's done it. That's amazing. I love that. But I also love how he mentioned that his dream would just be to make music with BTS. And that is just so sweet. And he called them a family once again. It's really something about the seemingly like cold and like guarded people who have these moments of emotional connection and vulnerability that I just really love. I just love Min Yoongi so much. But also the fact that he said, if I ruled the world, I would be like Kim Jong-un and I would ban everything except for our music. First of all, iconic, but also like, can he say that? Can he say that? I'm gonna assume that he can because he did, but also like, aren't they in a war? Isn't that the whole point, that they have to stop being a band for 2 years and go join the military because they're in a war? Like, I feel like the war has to be a big deal if they're still drafting people for the war. I don't know though. I'm not Korean, but this song was amazing. I also love, I love a call and response. I love a call and response. I love how there is a call and response built into the song. I'm obsessed with this song. I'm going to also add this song to a playlist. What's the song? Coffee. I've heard so many people talk about this song. I could not tell you which song this is though. Baby, baby, 그대는 caramel macchiato. That song was cute. I don't get why this song got so much hype from people. In my mind, it's okay. I find it very funny that in the last song they were like, yeah, I'm just singing this like childish song, but this is how I feel. That song was not childish. This song's a little childish. It's very, like, I don't even know what to say about it. It's very like shopping mall music. Like, it's not bad. Again, BTS doesn't make bad music, but it's just sort of like, it's okay. There's nothing exciting about it. I think the concept is fun. I think the vocals are good as per usual, but like the whole thing is just like, you're sweet like coffee, but then you're also bitter like coffee. And that's literally it. It's okay. I have no real opinions one way or the other about this song. Cypher Part 1. We're listening to the first Cypher. Attack on Bangtan's on this album, y'all.
Make a great impression.
This album's really good. It's their first Cypher, so we can't be too hard on them, but this wasn't that good. Again, not bad. BTS doesn't make bad music, but this Cypher across the board was just kind of weak. I like Namjoon because his had like a nice variety and flow, but the rest of them were just and the lyrics were, but it's their first Cypher, and as I know from Cypher Part 2, it gets exponentially better, so it's fine. It is fine. We will simply move on because Attack on Bangtan I know that I just said We On is now my favorite song, but previous to that, Attack on Bangtan was definitely in my top 5 at least. Because I fucking love this song. So I need to adjust how I'm sitting. Because I'm gonna get super fucking hyped for a second. Hold on. I need to get ready. Because I love this song so much, and I can't wait to actually learn what it says and what I'm saying. I fucking love this. Because it just goes so hard. It even in the beginning, just, you know the song. Listen to it. That song is absolutely incredible. And I cannot believe I never knew the lyrics until right now. Because the song fits the lyrics so well. Because every time I would hear this song, I would absolutely lose my fucking mind. So it's so fitting that the literal pre-chorus is, are you ready to lose your fucking mind? Because yes, I was ready. Just another piece of evidence that BTS transcends language. Because I did not need to know that's what they were saying to know when to lose my goddamn mind, because this song is so good. This song and like the other really good songs that I talked about on this album are, I think, the reason, going back to Cypher Part 1, is why I'm really not that hyped about Cypher Part 1, because the verses in this are so good. And the verses in like the other songs I was talking about are also very good, so I'm like, why is Cypher Part 1 not that good? Why are the lyrics really lacking in Cypher Part 1 when they're really bringing it in every single other song? I did like Yoongi's lyrics though. I thought that his I haven't been to the army yet, but I've been practicing my sharpshooting. That whole like section was very good. This song is so fucking good. It's incredible. The lyrics are great. Again, I love a call and response. The melody's amazing. The vocals again are amazing. I love the song so much that while it does not have a music video, I am going to watch the choreography video of this. Just because I feel like Attack on Bangtan deserves that moment. I love this song so much. They've truly come so far from this practice room. I'm so proud of them. See, like Namjoon's verse here is so good. I would probably kill a man to be able to see this live. Like a full version, because they still perform like snippets, especially like a mashup of Attack on Bangtan, but I want a full section of this. Oh, I love the little marching move. I think it's so fun. That fucking formation change was so smooth. Oh my god. I deserve to see this live. I know beggars can't be choosers, but like, I think I can. Oh. I would kill a man to be able to see this live. It's so good. I think specifically in this era, like I could see them do this now, but like when they were younger, I'm not saying that they're worse now. Far from it, they are better than they've ever been. But I feel like they had so much like passion and like desperation, that's the word. Like they were really fighting for their lives, like dancing like the Red was doing because it legitimately was. They had a certain level of pressure on them that pushed them to be like the top of their game, which again, unhealthy. I don't want that for them now. But like to be able to see that and appreciate it, I think would have been something really special. And I want to see them in this era perform this on live. I think it'd be so fucking good. And I am ready to lose my mind. I am. I'm ready to fucking scream. Like, this song is so good. It deserves it. I don't know what it is about this song. They put something fucking in this song. I don't know how to describe it. It's just something about it makes me go crazy. That formation change is so smooth. Like, oh my god. Like, they're just walking backwards. They don't turn their head. They just know where to go. That's so fucking cool. No, if I saw this live, I think I would have lost my fucking mind. Oh my god! These formation changes are just so smooth. When I say they truly don't do it like this anymore, I mean that. Not in a bad way. Like, it's not like they're doing anything worse now, but they're not doing it like that anymore. That shit was so fucking good. I want to see that live so bad. I love that song. It's so good. Like, sure, I like Dynamite, but if I could, I would take Butter, Dynamite, and Permission to Dance out of the set list just to get Attack on Bangtan 3 times in a row. Because it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, I guess we have to move on from that song. Because there's other songs on this album, and I'm already an hour in, and I'm not done with the album yet. So, I think this is pronounced Satoori. This is the Satoori Rap. Nope, not even gonna try it. Just play the song. Oh my god, it's this song. I love this song. I love that song. That song's so good. I never knew that that's what that song was about. I'm not gonna try to explain the intricacies of the Korean language to you, because I don't understand it. I'm not gonna do that. But if I understand it correctly myself, Satoori, which is a bad romanization pronunciation of the word, is like a dialect of Korean? Maybe? I don't really know. Because, like Namjoon said in his verse, I only speak English, so I'll never understand the difference anyways. Apparently, they all speak with different accents from their different home cities, towns, hometowns, that's the word. I don't hear a difference because I don't understand Korean. That's on me. But I've always heard that like chorus, like usually in the background of like, I think like tour videos of them, I just always love that because it sounds really cool. I never knew what the song was about though, and now I know, and I think that's fun. But we've reached the end of the album. We are now at the outro, Love in School.
가시나야, 내랑 사귈래?
How many girls do you would have bet screamed when they heard that at the end of the song? But as they should. I would also if I understood Korean. That was such a sweet song. I feel like I was going to mention it at the end of the album. And now that we're here, I feel like it's a good time with this song. I feel like thematically the love songs do not fit in this album. I think that like obviously they sort of had to put like some love songs in every album because they're like an idol group and I guess that's just sort of like the thing. But I feel like thematically this album was a lot more about them as artists and them, I guess, fighting against the status quo was sort of the beginning theme of the album. But then they have like I Wrote the World and Coffee in there that don't feel like they fit, especially Coffee feels really out of place on this album. I feel like if they replaced those and wrote other songs closer to the theme of like living your life, it would have been a more cohesive album. But I feel like the album in this instance is more so just like a vessel for the song. And that's okay, not every album has to be like an album TM. Like, not every album can be dark and wild, okay? I feel like this album was very good though. As you've heard, WeOn is so fucking good. WeOn is amazing. Attack on Bangtan is amazing. If I Ruled the World is amazing. Satoori Rap is also very good. No is so good. Oh my god. I feel like this song, when it hits, it hits. And then, in terms of Coffee and Cypher Part 1, when it does it, it does it. But every other song in this album, amazing. Amazing, incredible. The album itself, I feel, is very weird in the way that, like, all the songs are put together and the themes of all of them don't really, like, match thematically. But I feel like the songs themselves are very good. Like, this is more so like a... I want to call it a compilation album. It's just sort of like an album of songs and like the songs shine brighter than like the album as a whole. But I do like how the outro sort of pulls the themes together where it's sort of like have you ever seen have you ever seen a diagram of like a cell in mitosis? Where there's like the big spindles of like DNA at the ends and they're like pulling things in the middle to either side to make two different cells. That's what I feel like the intro and the outro are doing for this album. They are at either ends and they're holding on to certain songs within the album and they, in theory, could make two separate albums, but they are at the moment conjoined. Does that make any sense? I cheated my way through science class. But regardless, this album was very good. Again, BTS doesn't make bad music. But WeOn was so good. I love WeOn. Attack on Bangtan is so good. If I Wrote the World is so good. I just love them. And I'm so excited that now I have 3 albums that I can listen to. Y'all don't know how often I put BTS on shuffle and I just don't really... I haven't necessarily been skipping songs, but I do just sort of focus on the songs that I already know. And now that I feel like I know more songs, I can like listen to more songs, and I'm very excited to do that. But it is now 4:30. I in theory should go to sleep, but the sun doesn't rise until 7. So I in theory have time to do the next album. What's the next album? Skool Love Affair. Skool Love Affair is a weird one though, because it has all those weird bonus tracks. How long is Skool Love Affair? Skool Love Affair is an hour? Should I go to sleep or should I listen to the next album? BTS and Pied Piper did say to go to sleep, do your homework, and not focus too much on BTS. But we're currently in their no era where they said fuck the status quo and do what you want to do. So we're gonna actually go film another video really quick and listen to the next album. So let me know what you thought about the album in the comments. Do you love Coffee? Explain to me why people love Coffee. Because I feel like so many people I hear talk about Coffee and being like underrated pop. And I'm like, is it though? Tell me what you love about Coffee. Tell me if you like Cypher Part 1. Tell me your favorite song on the album. I'd love to hear it. And as you can probably already tell, there are a couple other BTS reaction videos already up on this channel because I'm doing a whole listen to the whole BTS discography before I go see them in concert sort of thing. So go watch the other videos and tell me what you think about those albums. But next month, there is going to be Skool Love Affair coming out, and I'm going to film that right now. Bye.